So I'm going to take a wild stab at this. Maybe this is right, maybe this is wrong, but there are two things right now that people should be paying attention to. One of them, I believe, is in fact already priced in to what we're seeing in the market. One of them, I believe, is not priced in yet. And I want to talk about these with you guys. So first and foremost, when we look at the Bitcoin halving, I believe that this is in fact priced in. And I'm not talking about the sense that, Bitcoin is going to be getting scarcer because of less supply entering the market due to the halving. But I'm talking about this pre-halving correction that we normally get. It really truly looks like this is it, right? When we talk about BTC, we're down about 16% right now from that range. About 16% or so. When we look at something like ADA, we're down about 45%. That's a normal halving correction. Obviously, Bitcoin is not coming down as far because of institutional money, and that's helping currently. Okay. A lot of support up in these ranges. That's looking good. Maybe we do come down. I know people have talked about 50K. We'll see. We'll see, right? And right now, what it's looking like is that we may, in fact, just go sideways through the halving. We may not see much movement at all. All right. And again, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice, but we've done this before. In fact, back in 2016, we did a very similar thing. We went sideways right through the halving and nothing happened. But what I don't think is priced in yet is actually the FOMC meeting that's taking place on the 30th of April through the 1st of May. Now, why I think this is important is something that we've talked about before. We got the CPI report earlier this month, and what it was again, the third straight period of high inflation, third straight hot CPI report. Now, we know the Fed has stuck to their guns. The last meeting, you guys remember, we had a second high report, and what we saw in terms of the market was actually a pump because the sentiment was the same. They said they're not planning on changing any of the scheduled, rate decreases or anything like that. And because of that, for example, we saw ADA go on a nice run here of about 16%. Saw the same thing happen in terms of BTC, right? It was kind of our confirmation of direction. We did a little bit of a drop here, but you guys can see how high we ran to before obviously some other events push the market down. But that positive sentiment from this meeting is what continued to push the market up. Now, here's the thing. Now that we had a third straight hot CPI report, there is some concern in the market about what they're going to do. Are they going to keep the same idea, the same path of 3 scheduled rate decreases? Are we going to stay on track with that? Or are they going to change it? Are they going to push it back? That's what I think the market is kind of waiting for right now. And this is going to, I believe, be a big catalyst in terms of the market. I believe that if we do get some more of the same, more positive sentiment, them saying, yeah, we're still going to keep those same 3 interest rate decreases this year, I believe the market's going to go up. If they come out and say, well, we might need to push them back a little bit, or we're going to go back to 2 or something like that, we're likely to see maybe a little bit of uneasiness in the market. That may be what we're waiting for in terms of the next move in crypto overall. Again, I don't think the halving really does much right here. Again, take a look back at the 2016 halving. I should have zoomed out a lot more. You guys can see it all the way back here, right? That's 2020. In 2016, we basically just kind of traded sideways through this and didn't really do anything. It wasn't until all the way late July, almost 3 weeks later, when we had a confirmation of direction. We dropped, right? So that's what I think everybody needs to be paying attention to. I kind of stuttered there. That's what we need to be paying attention to. I don't think people are paying attention to this enough, but I believe that is when the market is going to officially make a move one way or the other. Hopefully we still get this positive sentiment. Hopefully there's some positive catalysts somewhere in between there. Maybe retail decides to just start FOMOing in and send things. We don't know, but that's what we have to wait for. Hopefully some great news coming, but I appreciate you guys as always. Let me know your thoughts below. That I believe is when ADA is going to do some great things, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.